What's happening, everybody? We're headed over to Spencer's parents' father-in-law's house, Kelly's parents, because his red truck is broke down in the garage. Michael is on his way over because he's the master mechanic, and he's gonna fix it for him. But of course, you know, it's raining and everything's nasty on this wonderful Sunday morning. But yeah, we're going over there. We're gonna film working on the truck because we already know what's wrong with it, and Michael's already got parts. Red truck, Spencer's other red truck. I think it's a 01 Super Duty. They got like 47 inches of lift and 40-inch boggers on it in welds. Forged welds, whatever they're called. That's it though. It's Spencer, he'll have better answers of what it is. Okay, we're at Phil's. This is Spencer's other truck, his other red truck. So it's not the F-150 that's broke down, it's the Super Duty. What is it? How much lift is on it?
Well, it's got a 6.5-inch lift, 39.5 boggers.
And what are the wheels? They're weld.
They're weld mountain crushers.
Weld mountain
16.5 by 14s.
And what'd you say the lift was?
6.5.
And the back squats a little, so it's like stance boy.
3-inch leveling kit on the front.
And 5-speed. 6-speed. 6-speed. And 7.3, and does the odometer show?
Yep.
It has 85,000 miles on it, original. This truck's like super mint condition. It's got a spot where the tires rubbed on the other side on the fender, and that's other than that, it's like super minty. It's badass. It's cool. He was gonna get a muff for a full like straight pipe for it, and what else? A Hydra and stuff.
Yep.
That's the spot right there. But it's a super nice truck. All right, so what's going on, Michael?
Well, I'm gonna try and learn how to use this guy here.
If you just hit the PCM button, it'll read the PCM.
Where the fuck is that?
PCM.
Nice.
So
I want to check codes first just to see what kind of codes it has. And I already know it's probably going to have an IDM code, which is a injection driver module. It's going to tell us that it's missing really bad. 95% of the time, what's wrong with that is the injector harness, almost always. But we're going to do a buzz test on the truck just to kind of see what's going on here.
what's it say? We're using my scan tool to read this turd.
I have no idea. I don't know how to use this thing, but we're just going to hit buttons. It's going to run all 8 of them, and then it's going to go to each bank, and you'll listen to it and hear that it's going to sound very faint, and then it's going to sound like a normal injector. What you're looking for is consistency, fast, stronger sounding injector, and whenever the driver's side goes off, that's basically what it's supposed to sound like. That side sounds weak as hell, and that's what's really wrong with the truck. So,
Oh, he's doing it. We'll just try to listen here. Be quiet.
that's it.
So the first long click was what? The main relay?
The very first one is all of them firing at one time.
All one time.
So what it's doing is just actuating the solenoids inside the top of the injectors, which we'll be able to see whenever we get these valve covers off. And then it cycles them in numerical order so you can listen to what's wrong with it. The reason you would do that is if you have any reason to believe that the harness is bad or an injector is bad. If an injector was bad, only one of those would sound faint, or however many.
Right, and since we have 4,
and since we have 4
good ones,
it's never common for 4 injectors to just go, yep, we're done working. Sorry. Have a nice day. So.
And they probably didn't shit an injector at 85,000 miles.
Yeah, this truck is
big,
massive one, but has no miles on it. Has 85,000 miles, which for a 7.3 is just getting started.
Yeah, that's like broken in.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's dive into this thing.
Michael's gonna start taking shit apart, and I'm gonna stand here and watch him, and then we'll pick the camera back up when we get some shit apart. Michael's just making room now, just taking shit apart to get it out of the way. Lose that bolt real quick. That was exciting. Did you see him take that bolt out?
Yeah. Sticker back in.
Awesome. The badass ratchet.
Bad.
That one cost $80.
That was
You didn't bring any
130
wrenches?
Yeah, see?
Huh?
You didn't bring any wrenches?
On the bottom shelf there.
You didn't see us first. You put them on the cart first.
I see him now.
In case y'all can't see what he's working with back there. Got a flashlight here.
It's a flashlight.
Flashlight, I'm sorry. They're hidden.
Oh, they're covered in oil.
That's what diesels do.
That's what these do. Well, actually, most Fords.
You still have the original fucking like couplers and
Yeah.
everything. Wow.
Mine are pink.
Nice.
Riff-raff.
Weren't they red at first and they faded? But
They'll tow whatever you want. They just ain't gonna get there very fast.
what are they towing?
Whatever you want.
Pussy.
Pussy. Especially with your tow mirrors.
I keep them sucked in.
Sucked in mirrors. Man, look at that Trebo with a stock wheel.
I have
Alright.
that thingy on mine.
Got the fucking some charge piping off, and
Valve covers off?
Right now, it's a T-brake.
here's how far we've gotten. Well, how far Michael's gotten. You got this whole side, pretty much you gotta take that big connector off, the engine connector, and that valve cover will come off. Be easy as fuck. And then the other side, let's have a look.
Now,
C-brake.
putting the valve covers on here, they probably won't be so oily.
He's got the, we pulled the AC compressor. Sorry. Michael pulled the AC compressor out of the way. I really hope you don't have to take that bracket off.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we'll get it around it.
Stick up that much.
So he pulled the AC off, the compressor, and just laid it over here. Pulled the, what is that, the other side of the charge pipe or whatever.
Yes.
And then
Spider pipes, son.
spider pipes. And he did moved some heater core hoses and stuff. And I think he's about ready to pull the valve cover off of this side too. So he's got to pull the dipstick out of the way. There's a bolt there holding the dipstick on.
Then we're going to put some injector harnesses and some
Injector.
go plugs in there while we're in there.
Glow plugs too, huh? Hopefully none of them break off.
Yes, sir.
They're not common for it. They shouldn't be super tight because they're all O-ring sealed.
Mm.
So they shouldn't be an issue.
Nice. So yeah, that's where we're at. Well, that's where Michael's at, and
We're just here for moral support.
we're supporting. Yeah, I'll turn it back on when we get the valve covers off and show you about changing the harness out and the glow plugs and stuff.
You don't have to worry about ripping the gasket taking this out because the gasket just stays on the truck.
Here, I'll take her. I'll take her.
Valve
There it
covers.
is.
That's the hard side too.
What's it look like in there, Michael? It looks clean as fuck.
It is actually.
Oh, son of
Yeah,
a bitch.
ain't got no miles on it.
Try.
Hey, I don't remember where these bolts go, by the way.
Which holes they go in? That wasn't too bad. And that's the hard side.
Yeah.
All right, we got the. Oh God. Michael got the driver's passenger side valve cover off, and there's the injector harness. So you got a clip, and then the wiring is right here in this little. Here, hold that, please. The wiring is all these. So there's a white and a yellow and a green, and they run along, and they connect here on this big bulkhead, and this is the harness from the body side or from the computer into the valve cover. So that's not too bad. I was expecting it to be a lot worse than that. That's for sure. And then so this is the hard side. Once he gets this done, and he's gonna do the glow plugs too. I don't even know where the glow plugs are.
You just look for.
Oh, I see him. Right here, this white wire. Yep. The glow plug is right there where my finger is at. Hopefully you can see that right there. So he's gonna do the glow plugs because we're here, and this truck already has a hard time starting. Probably because it needs injectors though, not because it needs glow plugs. But
We'll find out.
figure it out.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's loose. See it
What is the
harness on the inside.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even on.
It's loose as fuck.
Look at that. Hopefully that showed up on camera. The harness was like that.
Yeah.
And then Michael just pushed it on the rest of the way. It doesn't even stay clipped. I could just push it off. So that's probably what the problem was, I'd have to say. Good call on that without any... This is diagnosed over the phone by Michael, which was pretty interesting, pretty exciting.
Michael, have
Getting your truck tuned.
Yeah, we were out in Sykeston getting my truck tuned, and Spencer calls and says, "Hey, why would my truck stop running?" Michael goes, I don't know. He was broke down on the side of the highway.
A lot of variables, and unfortunately is the one that I didn't want to be true, because there's a lot of things on this truck that could go wrong that you really could get yourself home with. Like your ICP sensor could just take out of nowhere. I mean, not super common, but it could happen, and all you have to do is just unplug it and it'll just run a base program that Ford put into this truck, and it'll get you home. But unfortunately for his case, the passenger side, bank 1, injector harness.
You know what else has gone out on this truck before? Right after he got it.
Oh, the cam sensor.
Yeah, and he broke down in his driveway, and Michael diagnosed that over the phone as well. And Michael he keeps a spare one, because Michael's 7.3 is, well, it's exactly the same. Yours is the same year. Yours 1 year newer. Michael's is a 01. This is Michael's truck out here. This one, this black one. And he's had to put a cam sensor in his, so he keeps a spare in his glove box. And he just gave it to Spencer and put it in and started right up. So Michael's pretty good with these 7.3s because he owns one, I imagine. He actually knows a lot about a lot of diesels.
Yep. And then it's I believe a 10 mil for the glow plugs.
This is what the top one looks
And
like.
that's what a glow plug actually looks like. There's where
that wire just was connected is right there.
Yep.
And there's the nut, and all of this is inside of the head.
Yep.
To warm it up.
That's it.
I dropped one of those on the floor, so it's probably no good.
Yeah, I dropped the whole bag on the floor. Good thing they're not expensive.
All right, so what we got to do? Pull that all apart.
Yep.
And put the new shit together. And then do the other side in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Spend 2 hours putting all the bullshit we had to take off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Spencer cleaned up the valve cover. Let's take a look at it. Go out here and take a look at it.
Got the horsepower ratings on there.
There's the inside. He cleaned her up, scratched her up. Is it plastic?
I think
It is plastic. Look at that, 235 horsepower. That's what these make.
Got that old 7.3 International.
International.
For all you diesel fags out there.
Yeah. Don't say fags. It's racist.
I'm sorry.
Doing the glow plugs now. He's taking the last one out. They're coming right out too, not even having a big issue at all. This truck is low miles too, though, so nothing is super, super stuck and crusted up super bad. He's pulling the last one out now. Have you been putting the new ones in yet, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, I've just been pulling them out right now.
That's not gonna fill the cylinders full of oil doing that, is it?
It's inevitable. Oil's not our issue. It's fuel.
Oh.
We don't want fuel. It'll smoke like a fucking choo-choo train when we start this thing up, but I mean, you can't avoid that.
Yeah. I just didn't know if you were supposed to like crank it over before you put them in or something. What's up, ladies and mushroom tips? Got it all in there. So the gasket, the new gasket, the new wiring harness, glow plugs, and the injector harness is all plugged in. So literally just gotta like push the bottom of this valve cover down and put the valve cover back on. The valve cover gasket, I guess, is just sticking up. It has like these little, underneath here, like these little ribs that hold it in line. It's just not sitting on there. But once he gets the valve cover on, this side will be done. The other side will probably take like 10 minutes because it's literally wide open. You have nothing to fight around over there. It'll be like super easy to do that side. And then put the charge piping back on, AC compressor, and boom!
Start her up.
Starter. What's happening, everybody? I'm in the other side of the garage because the truck's so loud, but it is running. There it is. It's running really smooth too. It sounds good. He's about to pull it out. Pull it outside. I was in the other side of the garage over here. Here he comes. That's a big ass truck. Damn that truck. There it is. Now it's glory. Big and tight. The swampers, bro. It's so loud. The truck is so loud just sitting there. It's smoky. But yeah, we got it running. It's all back together. Seems good. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it was somewhat... What's it called, Michael? informational. Michael knows what he's doing with diesels because he's diagnosed this truck twice over the phone and fixed it both times. So he's probably, if you need any diesel help, just put it down in the comments. Michael will help you out. He knows everything there is to know about Powerstrokes. Yeah. He does. He knows a lot, but I wouldn't say he knows everything there is to know. But if you really want to talk to him about a lot of stuff, get a hold of him about a Duramax. He'll tell you everything you need to know about a Duramax. Right, Michael?
Straight to the junkyard.
Straight to the yard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. See you next time.